Hey everybody, I am Michael Damian,
And I am Damon D. Robinson,
and we are,
the Fried Disciples.
that is right. Today we are covering Falcon and Winter Soldier episode 5.
Yeah, so how y'all doing out there on the replay and those joining us live?
And everybody else, thank you very, very much to our producer, Twisted CKR.
Hi.
Without none of this would be possible. And we're going to be talking about this Falcon and Winter Soldier episode that just happened. Our overall thoughts, what happened in the episode, comic book talk, and the best parts to blaze to. Because that's why we're all in this.
We also have a question of the day. That question is, what's up with Sharon Carter? Do you think she's working against the Falcon and Winter Soldier, or is she on the same side? She's kind of iffy.
I don't know what's happening with her this episode. And question number 2 is, has John Walker officially become U.S. agent?
Yeah.
Or what is happening with him?
Yes.
So, man, John Walker. We're starting today off with a weed cough. Yeah, we should have a counter of this, but we'll find out. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. We got Damon doing smoke tricks. So we got John Walker. Man, he is a cool character because my opinions about him change the entire time. Like John Walker, the guy we talk about, U.S. agent. The episode opens up and he is in front of the military having a trial.
Yeah. Yeah, it leads to that. I guess we got the answer to last week's question. Mm-hmm. Was how was the government going to take it? And we see that they actually condemned him for what he did.
Yeah, and that kind of solidifies who was actually president during that time, because I was like, is this going to be Trump or Biden, or is this whoever is after Trump? Like, what year in the snap universe are we in? And I thought it was going to be like, I never met Captain America, I don't know Captain America, and like despite tweets in the past about him being pro Captain America, I was kind of hoping we were going to go that direction, but we were in more of a Biden or post-Biden world, and I felt bad for the guy because he's standing there talking to the judges, and he's like, you made me. And you're stripping me of my benefits that not only affect him, but affect his partner.
Yeah.
The family that they have, that's affecting them. And the government created him. And now that he was in line, he was going to be the Captain America. He took the serum.
But the government, I don't think the government don't know he took the serum.
Maybe.
He didn't divulge that information. He's a wild card though, and he showed it. All the pressure, he let the pressure build up on him, and he doesn't make a good Captain America.
No, he doesn't.
I'm not saying he doesn't believe that he's fighting for truth, because he does. He believes that he's fighting, on the side of good, but he's just as bad as the flag smashers, because it's the way he go about doing it.
Yeah, he reminds me of like the George Bush mixed with a little bit of Trump Captain America. And like, I think we were talking about this earlier, like how the earlier Captain America just represents an ideal or an idea of like a 40s fantasy, victorious America, coming to light and coming to power in the 20th century. And this is more of like the grittier Captain America, kind of represents like today, maybe. And
he's damn sure more aggressive.
Yeah,
he's he's really a more hands-on approach. He goes in full force.
Yeah.
You can't help but the way they portrayed him and this version of him, you can't help but like him. I like him a little bit. like coming into it, I'm like, oh, this guy's a real hero. He's actually not like the comic version, but I mean, eventually they was heading that way. So hopefully we'll see him progress into US Agent. I don't think as of right now, maybe they're not gonna flat out do that, but who knows? Because he still calls himself Captain. In his mind, he's Captain America.
Mm-hmm. In his mind, he won the election. It's it was like that's why I kind of saw it was kind of going this direction in a weird way. He's it's all about him. It's all about what he did, and like all about that. I mean, not entirely. Like friendship aside with Battlestar, but like in his mind, he is Captain America. It belongs to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wanted to be in charge.
And he made his own shield.
Yes, I noticed that at the end he was making his own shield.
Yeah. How with what?
Like I mean, we know he ain't no vibranium laying around.
No, he's not
actually in the comic books his shield was actually made out of it's the thing to start with the A. Like adamantium. Antimatter, the thing that's in Wolverine claws.
Oh,
it was adamantium. It was adamantium, a polyadamantium with some vibranium and steel alloy.
Whoa!
But that's what U.S. Agent shield was made of. But he also had different shields. He had actually a shield that resembled like an eagle, like he had like the he had a couple of shields in the comic books. He got a remote control shield. US Agent stepped his shield. He steps his shield game up.
Damn.
But this one, you see, he put his medals on it and everything.
That was nuts, man.
What did you think about the opening scene, though? That opening fight scene? That was incredible, bro.
Man, this episode, like, they're bringing movies to TV. Like,
what type of super soldier is Bucky that he could? Did it like one of Bucky couldn't handle him one-on-one, and they both super soldiers? I would think. I didn't get that. I would think the way how Bucky was going at Cap, I would think that I'm talking about the original Caps, that's Steve Rogers Cap.
Oh yes,
soldier. The way they was going at it, I figured he'd have been able to, at least put some type of hurting on this on John Walker. But if neither one of them was there, I believe he could have beat Falcon or Bucky if the other one wasn't there to help out.
Yeah, my high mind comes back to me. I know exactly what you're talking about in the beginning, because so much happened in the beginning. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm following, but I'm still trying to remember which one because there was a lot of action in here.
The first, it started
Bucky and Falcon, and then like the wings get ripped off, right?
Yeah, he ripped the wings.
Yeah,
off.
Okay.
He broke his arm trying to get the shield off, and he still was fighting.
That was insane. That was really cool. And it was weird how, and like very powerful, how Falcon was trying to wipe the blood off of Captain's shield.
Mm-hmm.
And like, damn, that there's a lot of symbolism in that.
He basically disgraced the shield. John Walker did by executing that man.
Yeah,
in front of millions of people
for defense only, man. And then like murders a dude. And some people are actually comparing whoever you want to call him, whether it's Captain America or oh my God, what was the name you had for this guy?
Which guy?
Captain America becomes US Agent. Yeah. Some people are comparing US Agent to Homelander from The Boys.
Yeah, I can see it. I mean, Homelander is probably a little bit more dangerous and probably a lot more crazy. but yeah, I can see it.
And you've seen The Boys, right?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I haven't, but I want to, and I need to, because this came out during like pre everything that happened, and I was working at the bar a lot, but I knew this show was coming out, and it sounded like a lot of fun. But people have made the comparisons, and From what I've seen based on the trailer, this looks like the Disney Marvel-fied version of Homelander. So you're not going to get a guy who's completely whacked out or conflicted.
I mean,
but you can.
I mean, U.S. agent, to me, he's different because Homelander is like if Superman, when he's like he's like the Superman at the end of
Snyder Cut.
Yeah.
God. Okay. Yeah. Wow. He's way scarier. You know, Captain America isn't anything close to him.
I mean, you got to watch that. Homelander, you think about it, he's scary too.
Yeah. You have me sold on the boys.
A guy with those type of powers.
Yeah. Whew. That you just sold me on the other show that we're not even talking about. But but man, this was crazy. And then he goes and he speaks to Battlestar's family. And like his loss, his friendship with Battlestar, like that was crazy. And I'm learning more now that Battlestar in the comic books had more of like he wasn't killed off in the comic books, correct?
No. He wasn't killed off. He actually got some type version of the super soldier serum in him too. But he didn't like take it voluntarily. He was actually kidnapped by the power broker and a guy named Dr. Carl Magus, he's not in this. I don't know if he's in the MCU period, but he's not in Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
So is Battlestar dead?
I guess in this MCU, I guess he is. I mean, I haven't seen anything to say otherwise.
Yeah.
You know, even though that little flashback they did in the episode where he got killed, how they flashed back to him when he was just laying there. I thought maybe he was gonna move or twitch or something. It didn't happen. So, you know.
Yeah. Maybe Doctor Strange will bring him back.
Maybe.
Multiverse. Maybe he'll come back in the multiverse. If we ever get a multiverse, we'll get a different version of him from a different Earth.
Maybe.
Whoa.
Maybe
cool.
he'll be.
Thank you.
And maybe that's the version that helps beat U.S. Agent, because in the comic book he actually helps Cat fight against U.S. Agent.
Wow.
Yes.
Mind is blown today on Fried Disciples. That was cool. Damn.
So one thing though, in this John Walker thing, we had they introduced us to another character, the Contessa. She's actually she got a long history in Marvel, working with Nick Fury.
Contessa
that? She's a Contessa, but her name is Valentina Allegra DeFontaine.
Oh yeah, Elaine. And was that was Julie Louis-Dreyfus, right?
Yes.
Wow, I was like, wait a second, Elaine, and then we have
that little bit I seen make me want to see more. Like that, I'm like, some of these characters that they bringing in. I mean, some of them look like their storyline to be more exciting than the main characters and thing. But yeah, I don't know. It was like people like it was a older David Hasselhoff did a Nick Fury movie. I don't know if you might have seen that back in the day.
Oh, I need to watch this.
But David Hasselhoff is a Nick Fury agent or something like that, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., I believe, and it's a chick on it. She plays Valentina DeFontaine. So her and Nick Fury they got a long history.
Wow.
Yeah. She been I think the first time she it was like 1967 when that character was invented, Valentina. So she got a long line. She's a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. But I mean, I don't know how it's gonna go in this MCU, so I ain't gonna do no spoilers or nothing. But she's interesting, very interesting character.
Wow.
That's why I was shocked when they put it in there.
Well,
I
thank
said,
you.
wow. I said, wow. Like this is getting and for it to only be one episode left, I'm like, wow. Like how much time can they really give that character? And it seemed like a juicy character.
Right. Or what other Marvel property is she going to appear in later on down the storyline?
Yes. I mean, she had her own little group in the comics. They was called the Femme Fatale, and Sharon Carter was actually part of that group.
Oh.
So who knows? We got both of them in here. In the comic books, they got a little rocky relationship too. So, you know.
Wow.
But she's one of Nick Fury's lovers, Valentina Allegra DeFontaine.
That's cool. I would just love to see them.
Hydra. That's also one of her names.
Queen Hydra. What'd you say? Queen Hydra?
Madam Hydra.
Madam Hydra. Wow.
So it all depends on this one. Looks like she's working with the government or so. So you know, maybe she'll be the one to institute John Walker as U.S. agent.
Wow. I just want to see them two together in a movie.
Well, yeah, that'd be nice.
That just needs to happen. Oh.
Well, you know, Nick Fury's getting his own show, so this might be setting her up to be making appearances in it.
Even better, a show.
I can see that.
Because we already have Samuel L. Jackson has his own show coming out as Nick Fury. So
that'd be great. That'd be great. That'd be real great.
Wow.
She connects to Cap too, because actually she got recruited by Dum Dum. That's the one of the guys who was with Captain America back in the 40s.
Oh.
Like you seen the first Avenger, Captain America.
Yeah.
The guys that was actually Bucky, the guy it was doing the Dum Dum Morgan or something like that. It was a couple of other guys that was with him. They was like his crew, his group.
Did they go to a carnival at one time?
I don't know.
What?
I don't think did they go to a carnival?
It was like before the war.
They might have. I have to rewatch that to
I haven't seen the first movie in a long time, but I remember like before they went to war and they like met up with Tommy Lee Jones. Really cool, but I enjoyed the movie, and I'm just trying to think of everyone who was in that group who's connected to Steve Rogers.
He was the guy that wore the bowler hat. Yeah,
okay.
That was Dum Dum.
Cool. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look at that. And
he recruited Valentina in the comic book. That's how it would go. He recruits her, introduces her to Nick Fury. You know, she goes through becoming a SHIELD agent. You know.
Wow, I'm learning a lot. And damn, well, that we covered a ton on John Walker. Sorry, we're not getting sponsored or licensed by Blue, Black, or Red, but yeah, it's a similar name. But yeah, we have Zemo, who gets sold, or like he gets returned to Wakanda thanks to Bucky. A lot of
well, they're not taking him to Wakanda. He actually going to the Raft.
What's the Raft?
The Raft it's a prison in the middle of the ocean. It was in one of the. It was it Cold? Was it Civil War? I think it was Civil War or Cold War or something like that. Where they had I believe the other Avengers I think they had Wanda there. All the guys that helped Bucky and Captain America in the Civil War movie.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's where they had him at until Cap came to save him, came to break him out of there. It's in the middle of the ocean somewhere. You know that's I guess that's about as maximum security as you get.
Yeah,
right.
Can't go anywhere else.
Yeah, you actually heard Ayo. She told him like he'll spend the rest of his days in the Raft.
That I get that now.
Yeah, but I don't know. I like the Zemo.
Yeah, I did too.
Hopefully, if they do give the Dora Milaje a show or something, maybe they could bring Zemo could escape and be in that because I like his character.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Like the
got
way-
style, got humor.
Definitely.
Yeah, and I learned the backstory because most of the Marvel movies, I've enjoyed them, but I've only watched them like one time, and normally that one time was either in a movie theater or a break room when I was working at a movie theater. And yeah, rest in peace, Pacific.
R.I.P. Pacific, ArcLight.
ArcLight Pacific. I was one of the last movie theater bartenders there at Pacific who lost his job on March 15th, 2020. But yeah, so I've only watched these movies like once or twice, and I've enjoyed them. And the only reason I watched them once or twice is because the next one was going to come out a couple of months later.
Mhm.
And there's just so much that I forget how intricate it was that I forgot why Zemo was a bad guy to begin with until a little bit of research and a conversation with our producer about what Zemo actually did. And I was wondering, is this going to be the last of Zemo that we get to see? Or do you think he'll return?
I hope he does return. I hope this ain't the last we see of him.
Yeah.
I really hope it's not.
Yeah, he's a fun character.
Who knows? Maybe en route to taking him where they taking him, maybe next episode they'll have to join in and fight, and then he can escape again.
That'd be great.
That'd be great. Yes, it would.
In and out of jail constantly.
Yes, it would.
Yeah.
But I hope this ain't the last time we see Zemo.
No.
I like the character.
He's too good of a character.
Yeah, I like the character, and I like the guy who plays that character. I like the guy portraying him.
Yeah. It'd be like a missed opportunity if we don't go back to him once in a while. And, he's great when you have like a character like that who's like thrilling and a little bit of espionage with some thriller and cutting edge. And he brought the humor to the show. And he was a great comic relief, and it kind of helped out the more real. It gave a little bit of a humor bubble to the show's more realistic talk on, race in the military and the government with Isaiah's story.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of humor, in and out, in and out. It's a lot of little quick little quibs in there. I liked it,
Yeah. It was good. I hope we get to see more Zemo dancing. But yeah, we go to believe this Isaiah
Bradley, the first Black Captain America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Wow.
Yeah, I guess Isaiah came back in, but as Sam was walking to the house and he passed by the young guy that was playing basketball.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's Elijah Bradley, who he's one of the young Avengers. He actually, I believe that Falcon is going to become the Patriot, and I believe they call Elijah Bradley in the Young Avengers. I believe he's the Patriot also, or the Young Patriot or something like that.
Young Patriot.
Yeah, so we got to see some. You got to see the past, the present, and the future. Sort of like Black Captain America's right there.
Wow. They were great. Like, I liked Isaiah's whole family. I thought that was cool. I had no idea and that's what makes Disney great with Marvel. These little intricate Easter eggs that they're just like showing that they're really doing the research, and that's great. That he's got a whole family of like great superheroes.
This is the thing, though, we've done already seen one. If you count Speed and Wiccan, now Elijah from this. Now I believe it's gonna be like a young Hawkeye coming, the female Hawkeye coming or something like that. We might have, maybe they could do a Young Avengers or something.
Yeah,
and they lead. It's like they like they lead. They showing us a group of Young Avengers already. They just not they're not there yet, but wow. They are revealing them to us. So maybe coming up in the future, had one of those TV series.
That was one wild and a wild ride, and it all stemmed from Isaiah being treated wrongfully by the military, and he got if you for those of you who like maybe missed a little bit of a spoiler here, this whole thing's a spoiler, but as far as Isaiah, he got locked up. Sorry, got a little distracted. We're a little high, but yeah, he got locked up for basically fighting for his country and bailing out a POW camp, a group of super soldiers that was going to get blown up as part of a military cover-up.
Yeah. In the I mean, in the comics, he I believe the platoon or whatever he's with get killed, and he takes upon himself to go actually kill Hitler. He doesn't accomplish it, but I guess he didn't. He went against rules or something. Almost got himself captured, and that's why they had locked him up. But in this, like you said, they tried to erase him.
Wow!
Right here, the picture we got up. This is Elijah, his grandson, as Patriot right here.
Wow. Man, I just learned a whole bunch of new stuff just now,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but you see, like he was telling Sam, like you believe I was locked up for a reason. Like they just ain't. He basically saying they just did it because they didn't want the world to know that I exist. I existed.
Yeah. Wow, that was ridiculously powerful.
No, that was deep. That was deep right there.
So deep. And that's what I really like because Marvel, like, you go to the movies to have fun, but also there's a message in it is like what you need. And Marvel managed to do this in a TV show, and that was fantastic. Now it's weird that I prefer Marvel television shows over Marvel movies. Like post Avengers. It's weird because I really like what they're doing. And I guess like as a corporation, as a company, they're like evolving as storytellers in the superhero world. Yeah. And there's a lot of great content to pull from Isaiah. We had the picture just up that I was trying to point to, but
and he remember when we first started doing it, when the show first started, I was actually upset with Sam. I never really thought about it until this episode right here made me actually think about it that way, as far as the prejudice it would put on a black man to take up that mantle. I never thought about it that way. I just thought about it as saying, okay, Sam, you're a hero just like Cap was a hero. Take that shield and do. I never thought about it. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I'm like, wow. Like wow. When he says no self-respecting black man would be Captain America. Yeah. I said, wow. I never thought about it that way. Like, come being a black man in this country, I'm like, wow.
Yeah, and I
this is some good storytelling right here. It was going deep. It's getting deep.
Deep and great, and this is like substance and really good comment or really good commentary. And like when Bucky apologized to Falcon later on, he's like, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Like this show,
Steve never considered that either. Like
he never, and now I think the audience really never considered that.
Yeah, like I said, I did. I said,
I
didn't think about it from that angle. Like I said, I just thought about it as Cap gave you that shield, he wanted you to do that. You supposed to did that. I never thought about it that way. Yeah. Which I probably should have, but you learn something every day.
Yeah. That's what's great. I know this was like the penultimate season finale and not like the season finale, but I hope there is season 2. There really, really needs to be.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it go.
Yeah.
But basically, like when he was talking about how they gave him the shots and they told them it was
tetanus.
Tetanus shots.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's crazy. That's just like how they experimented on black people with the syphilis thing. a lot through history. It's a lot through history where they tested things out on black people, the government. So, I mean, this is stuff. I don't think Sam shouldn't have been as surprised as he was, but because it has happened before, and it really isn't that surprising. But I'm hoping. I don't know. I think Sam understood what he said.
Yeah,
I believe he understood what he said
completely. And then we like cut to him spending more time with his family, and then we get like a boat building montage.
Yeah.
But it was
he knew. I guess that was his way of saying, let me my family need me right now. How much does this government, because we seen in this this series, the cops pull up on him, don't know who he is, ask Bucky, are you okay if this guy bought, like we see him, and it's like all that, as you think about that leading up to this episode, and where Isaiah is telling him like for one, this country doesn't want a black Captain America, and for two, what self-respecting man would want to be Captain America to this America that has showed through history and time that you basically you was a second-rate citizen. We can do what we want with you. We can erase you, like you said. He said for 500 years they've been erasing us. Wow, that was deep. That was a deep episode right there.
Incredibly, like, I really love this direction. And do you think, it's weird, before this really deep dialogue that they're trying to give us, and for all the great reasons, I thought originally that Falcon was going to be the next Captain America simply because he's an uncle and his name is Sam, and his kids kept calling him Uncle Sam, Uncle Sam. And I was like, okay, that's telling right here. But then we get taken on a very emotional journey of truth.
Yeah.
And comic books are doing they're doing what they were set out to do, which is bringing like social justice messages out to America.
Yes. It's working. It's working with this one.
Yeah, and then we get like Falcon. He's like, "All right, I have to do what I have to do," and he starts training by throwing the shield into trees.
Yeah, throwing it around, trying to get the hang.
Yeah, and working on the boat.
Yeah.
Bucky,
that was funny. Bucky flirting with the sister.
Mm-hmm.
People are already shipping them online. Bucky and Sarah. Everyone's already campaigning for him to end up with her.
Bucky like them ethnic types, huh? Mm-hmm.
That's funny. Yeah.
That's crazy. A funny line was when the guy Torres comes in, when Bucky and Sam is I guess they was at the at the building where they had first ran into Carly at, and Torres see Bucky with the leather jacket on, so he said, "Oh, you got your sleeves back." Because remember when and I think that was that the third episode or something where Bucky rips the sleeve off.
Yeah.
Playing. So he says, "Oh, you got your sleeve back." That's funny to me. I was like, what I'm saying? They be jokey a little bit in there. They throw some jokes in there.
Yeah, Marvel's great with humor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with like the lightheartedness, and that they started out on this Marvel ride like 10 years ago, and now where we are now, like they've always been good at planting little laughs all throughout their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
God. Ooh, we have an original.
No, let's say Sam Wilson, Captain America.
Yeah, end of the line.
At the Patriot, though, I believe.
Oh, so that is in animated form U.S.
So,
Patriot?
that's the suit. A lot of people are thinking that's the suit that we're gonna see.
I can see the Homelander comparisons now
To
to the suit right here. Yeah.
No, but that suit is for the Homelander comparison was to U.S. agent, to John Walker. This is a picture of Sam Wilson of how he looks in the comics when he takes on the Captain America shield.
Oh, okay.
He's going. We might see that suit with the wings, though.
Do you think that might be in the box?
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna be the exact white and red that he wears in the comic, but maybe they might you know how they do it. They might spruce it up. It might be black or that gun. You know how Marvel do it nowadays.
Yeah. They take liberties in
Yeah,
the
I mean,
world.
It'll look a little different.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. And going back to the montage, or montages are cool little series of events that they show over a long period of time. For those of you guys out there who don't know what that word is, but yeah, it was cool how I want to just be the movie jargon guy that people click off of, but but yeah, the
montage.
The montage, like what? Okay, off. I'm sorry, guys, but anyway, they're at when they're working on the boat. It was cool how that was like that was kind of like a metaphor of what they should do, because him and his sister Falcon and Sarah, I believe, they're painting the boat, and Sarah says that they're not going to sell the boat anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a great metaphor between that and Falcon's duties and the shield.
Explain the metaphor to me.
Oh, of remember how they were like painting the boat, and like Sarah was going to sell the boat off, and then in the end they decided not to. And that kind of played out to kind of follow the similar storyline of like, should I have the shield or not?
How he gave the shield away and then realized that
he needed it.
Man, you saying after they put all the work in on the boat as a family together, they seen, I got you.
That was a really cool comparison, a really good messaging, side by side.
The Falcon with the wings and the shield.
That's cool. I'm looking forward to this. What Marvel phase are we in? 4 or are we in 5?
4, I believe.
4. And how? I know, like, might be a little bit too early, but I'm already pumped for the season finale of this.
Yeah. Now that Sam he done work, he got the shield. He know how to do it. Make it do the boomerang where fly come right back to him.
Yeah. I was thinking, like, and I think we can flow to our next one. Best moments to Blaze 2, but being high, watching this and watching the shield go back and forth like a boomerang. I'm like, how does that even work? But
right.
But then again,
he just comes back.
But then again, I don't know my metals. I'm not a geologist.
I guess it's all in how you throw it.
Yeah, maybe. Like
for the longest time, I could never understand how a pitcher could make the ball when he throws the ball to make it go at least a good 80-something yards before it curves right at the plate.
Yeah,
I could never understand, but it's all in. How do you say it's all in the pitch? The way you pitch it is all in. I guess it's all in the way you throw that shit. You know, he got the hang of it.
That was wild. There were a lot of good times to Blaze too, like that sequence of events with the boat and they were painting. I was like, okay, cool, this is a laid back adventure, and then it like ramps up with the Flag Smashers, and they're planning an attack or like an uprising.
But did you notice? Right after it was actually the next scene after John Walker went to see Lamar and the family when he the poster. It cut the Sharon Carter on the phone with somebody.
Yeah,
you noticed the guy was talking French.
Yeah, was that the power broker?
No, that was Batroc, the guy, the leaper, George St. Pierre, the guy that actually came to help the Flash.
Yeah,
that was him. That was him. She was on the phone with.
So who is that guy's name? Is that the power broker?
Leaper, they call him Batroc the Leaper. He's in the comic too. That's the guy from LAF. He in the first episode.
Yeah,
that was the guy who kidnapped the colonel. It was whether he a colonel or a general. The guy they had kidnapped the pilot, the captain or something. They had kidnapped him.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, is that the athlete guy who?
Yeah, GSP. George St. Pierre.
So he's the guy that she's working with.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that seems evil.
Yes. Right?
That's
and
cool.
she also said, if it weren't for me, you still be sitting in that prison in Algiers. Remember was that I think that was the Winter Soldier when him and he had to fight with Captain America. Captain America knocked him out, but before he got up and threw a grenade and escaped. Threw a grenade at Captain America and escaped.
Wow.
This was in the Winter Soldier movie. I like that. This was in the Winter Soldier movie. I believe he had got caught. He had got caught by Shield in Algiers, so I believe he was locked up there.
Whoa!
Because he was some pirates in the Winter Soldier that stole that boat, and I believe Nick Fury's the one who got him to steal the boat. So he might have always been working with Sharon Carter.
Oh.
But this is just weird, being that he wants to kill the Falcon.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
And she paying them to help the Flag Smashers. So I don't know if she the power broker.
Yeah.
But she just paid. We just seen she just paid the Batroc the Leaper to help the Flag Smashers out. He bought them whatever he bought them the thing in the case right there.
Whoa. That was nuts. I'm taking this all in because I'm just blazing it.
That's why the question is, what's up with Sharon Carter? What is going on with her?
So that's okay. So that is she's related. I'm not calling her that, but she is related to Captain America's girl way back in the day.
Yeah, in this MCU. In the comic book, she's actually Captain America's girl. Sharon Carter and Captain America's a couple, in the comics.
Okay. And then after that, okay, so we got her and now she's bad. Meanwhile, Steve Rogers is dead. Peggy Carter, right? That was her name, Peggy?
Yeah,
Peggy Carter is dead. And now we have, wow, kind of a lot of metaphors in that whole situation. About how the situation is currently all kinds of messed up and confused and complicated. What was your favorite moment to be high during this?
I mean, well, I believe through watching the whole thing, but I like the act. I like the action. It's it's certain things that just like certain parts that stood out to me. The little joke thing that Torres did that stood out to me. That was funny. Bucky flirting with Sarah. That was definitely funny.
Yeah, it was great. I would love to see that go on further. That would be great.
That was funny. Definitely. I'm thinking. I actually thought that that they was going like. But I guess Bucky ain't have enough time. And maybe we'll see it at in the next show when Sam was telling them that the best way to help people if you could bring closure. So I believe that's actually setting us up for Bucky to actually go tell that guy's father that he killed him.
Yeah,
I believe that's setting that up for that. I thought they was gonna get to it in this episode, but they didn't.
Wow.
We just got Sharon being real shady.
Yeah,
real shady. But who knows? Maybe it's a female group in the back, and maybe that's why we got to see the Contessa and
yeah, 420 is almost coming up too. Yeah,
yes, definitely.
Man, yeah, that's why we're blazing it. That's both the president of Russia and its asset.
Major asset, right?
Yeah, and his puppet. I know puppets could smoke, but apparently they do, and we learn all kinds of things at Fried Disciples. And my favorite part to Blaze 2, like, oh man, like these fun-loving Soviets over here. My favorite thing, I can say that I'm part Ukrainian, but my favorite thing to Blaze 2 was when the Flag Smashers got all too real and went full on Capitol Hill on the vote for the GRC.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, wait, that's a little bit too soon. It's only been
Notice they had a guy on the inside.
The guy on the inside, and like, well, that
one of the guys in the park.
Yeah, well, that looks all too familiar. And did you notice though the weird thing? The senator sounded a little bit like Joe Biden in a weird way.
Which senator? The senator that had
like common sense and like the good one.
The lady.
The guy
who was the one who was actually saying I don't know if he was like Joe Biden because he wanted to send he wants to send them people
I'm gonna rephrase that, my bad. Not like opinion wise, but he sounded like old and white. He sounded like old, white, and comfortable in his ways. And I was like, this guy sounds like Joe Biden, not like his policies.
He sound old and white and comfortable in his ways.
It's like, we should do that. And I was like, this is why I'm comfortable with Joe Biden right now. Because he's just calm. And it was like, all right. But I love the fighting. My favorite part to get high to, honestly, was in the beginning when Johnny goes into the warehouse, and I thought he was gonna full on footloose his problems away. Like, is he really just?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, that was funny. He was having a psychotic break right there.
Yeah, I mean, I would too.
Time to go to work. And then when Sam walked in, he looked at Sam and said, "You sure you don't need to see the medic? He don't look too good."
Yeah. That was cool. I was like, are we really, did Disney just buy Footloose and is now like putting a scene in one of their shows? But I enjoyed that, and when Zemo was being given off to Wakanda, and
Zemo got lucky, but
he did.
Bucky spared him.
Yeah,
because he was on, his name was on the list.
Mm-hmm. He did him a favor, and I don't know if I'll take this picture up here as a picture from Marvel, but maybe he'll be introduced in the season finale. But it very well just could be us. I mean, if I'm like trying to recreate that puffed out neck, the McConnell pouch. It's not, yeah. I like that picture.
That guy, like he got major drips. What was it? We did
yeah, what was
from
that?
The Stand, Major
Captain Trips.
Captain Trips.
Yeah.
MOON. That spells Captain Trips. That spells my favorite moments to get high to. What are you doing on 420?
I don't know yet. I'm getting high, definitely.
Woo, yeah.
That's what I'm gonna be doing with a bunch of other dummies.
Yeah, that's
is that supposed to be Trump?
Trump with Captain Trips. Wow. Man, I love that. I could just stare at this all day. But yeah, so your predictions. Dude, I know the season finale is going to be action packed. What are your predictions, man?
I predict that we're gonna finally find out. Hopefully, what's up with Sharon Carter.
Yeah.
We
need to know.
We're gonna see the new suit. with the Shield, that's gonna be a big moment.
Yeah.
I really want to see how what's the name Shield comes out.
Yeah.
You know, but my prediction is it's gonna be a very, very big episode.
A very, very big episode. Yeah. I want to know, does that Shield hold up?
It probably wouldn't. Like,
no.
Like it can't. Cause trust me, it ain't like he had vibranium, or antimanium lying around somewhere.
Yeah, right. Did he just call up Wolverine?
Yeah. So I don't think that Shield gonna hold up.
Yeah, and what do you guys in the comments below? What do you guys think? Yeah, in the live and in the replay, like, what do you guys think? What are your predictions? Like, what's up with Sharon? Are we gonna see? We're gonna see her. Yeah, and has John Walker officially become U.S. agent? Like, what happened? Like, what's gonna happen? Is the Medal of Honor strong enough to withhold the shield made for a dude who once had honor?
I hope next episode we see more Valentina.
Yeah.
I hope they dive into that character a little bit more.
Yeah, and because Elaine from Seinfeld is there, are we gonna get like George Costanza?
Probably not the character she playing. Probably.
Oh
not.
Yeah, probably not. We're not gonna see an Elaine.
She's heavy espionage.
Yeah.
Like,
What's the deal with espionage? Yeah, I know it's gonna come to a head. Like this season finale, like everything is going to happen. I think Falcon is officially going to become Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to take the mantle.
I believe he's going to say that he's going to call himself the Patriot right away.
Yeah.
Just going off of the conversation with Isaiah Bradley, just going off that, I don't think he'd call himself Captain America.
No, it'd be something new, right?
He's gonna be the Patriot. I mean, that's not new.
Patriot.
Yeah, I think
that reason that makes all the sense in the world.
I think that whole scene right there was probably to explain why he's not gonna call himself Captain America.
Yeah, that was very well done.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll see more Isaiah?
I don't know. I don't think so, because Sam's not gonna let anyone know about him.
Okay, yeah.
You think if you put me out there, I won't be dead the moment you do it?
Yeah.
Well, like the world, like he said, you think the world changed, but it hasn't. That plays a lot into what's going on nowadays anyway, where you think things have changed, but they haven't. We got Thanos taking a joint. Now, if he did that before he thought about snapping his fingers,
dude, we wouldn't have the Flag Smashers, man, if Thanos just had taken one hit of indica and went back to his garden. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what. I
get. Look. I get what the I get the what the Flag Smashers are fighting for.
Yeah,
but just not the way they're going about it. I get what they're fighting for though, because you see that guy. He like, we already got people in place. I guess all the people that they went when they was looking for them, and they started raiding all the refugee camps and locking everybody up.
Yeah,
I believe them might be the people that they probably got, and they was like, we're ready to start deporting people now. Because that's what the vote is. I think the vote is the GRC voting on deporting people back to their countries.
Like pre-blip, right?
Yeah.
And do you think Carly will die, or do you think Carly will live on in more Marvel Universe movies?
I don't know. I mean, I would hope maybe they'll lock her up. I would hope. But you never know.
Yeah.
I don't think that you have to take the Zemo route and that she has to die. Because what's her name was getting to her. If John Walker didn't bust in that room, you know, Battlestar probably would still be alive.
Yep.
And she would have been subdued.
Yeah.
You know, we'll see. We'll see. But it looks like she's playing for keeps right now.
Yeah, and I hope so. I mean, I think we touched on earlier, you know, people with groups and organizations, like groups that become radicalized, often have the best intentions behind them.
Yeah.
And they just get lost, like completely lost. And they wind up doing things that they regret that they never probably would have thought of doing. And I think that's where Carly's at. Because I thought she was just going to be a villain, but then she has great intentions behind it.
Mm-hmm. I don't think Sam would kill her. I don't think Bucky would either. But she got that Walker looking for her. I think he'll definitely kill her.
Yeah.
So
that might happen. I can't wait to look forward to it. And man, you know, we got all of 420 to ponder about like what's going to happen after that. And man, thank you very much, everybody, for you know, coming along for the ride with us. Thank you to our producer, Twisted CKR. Thank you very much. And Damon, this has been a blast. And yeah, blazing with us, talking about it. Yeah. We should talk about aliens sometime, and we kind of are in the Marvel universe, so we're there. Yeah, some people like are from outer space, and that's kind of where my thoughts go sometimes. But this has been a great time. Please like and subscribe and comment down below in the live and the replay. Please subscribe.
Yes.
Man, Damon, this has been fun. Thank you very much.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, we're in this together. This has been great. But we'll be back next week because I am Michael Damian.
And I am Damon D. Rock Robinson.
And we are
the Fried
Disciples.
Blazing through culture.
Blazing through culture. Yeah, you said it.
All right.
Thank you, everybody.